Dispensary Disillusionment and a Viable Alternative. Although the cannabis industry has recently overcome much of the social stigma attached to it from years of disinformation and misperception, there's still an overriding reluctance from people who are hesitant about entering the domain of a dispensary. Understandably, there are those who feel they're doing something subversive or slimy, even though these establishments are legitimately operated. The triumphant passage of state propositions to legalize this medicinally beneficial plant has helped to alleviate decades of concern regarding its rightful place in society. The San Francisco Cannabis Buyers Club was the first public marijuana dispensary in the United States, opening its doors in 1992. According to Statista.com, as of May 2017, there were reported over 1,700 dispensaries in the United States. Marketing research analyst Leticia A. Martinez recommends dispensary to consider the following. Number 1, do not use green for any designs. 2, do not use a cannabis leaf logo in any designs. 3, keep information simple and concise using Arial font. 4, dissociate from stoner culture. 5, emphasize medical value of cannabis. 6, refer to research with citations provided when making claims. 7, the market for the most money spent on cannabis is 50 to 70 years old. The iconic image of a green cannabis leaf still conjures up the thought by many of something seedy or demented, even though times have significantly changed and there's a plethora of scientific evidence about the numerous health benefits of cannabis. The other stereotype attached to these cannabis procurement facilities is that drug addicts frequent them, and therefore curious and innocent buyers of cannabis products would be looked upon by discriminating onlookers as criminals. Realistically and statistically, of course, this is far from the truth. Furthermore, the recent ruling by U.S. Attorney Jeff Sessions to crack down and reinforce existing federal laws against cannabis has created greater trepidation for those who are already fearful of venturing into a dispensary. Cannabis advocate Carla Robb adds that it's very intimidating to see big-armed security personnel outside the doors of a dispensary. Another reason why it may not be convenient or practical for a person in need of medical cannabis to go into a dispensary is by considering the compelling story of Ross, a Gulf War vet with a myriad of emotional and physical health issues. I've been going to the VA for years, and they give me some generic diagnosis and prescribe me drugs that make me feel worse, Ross said. Over a year ago, he decided to use cannabis even though the VA can discontinue treating him for ingesting THC. Ross emphatically states, "I can't smoke pot since my lungs are shot, so I take CBD oil and edibles. Honestly, I'd be dead without them." Since he has a significant anxiety disorder, he rarely leaves his apartment and has never been to a dispensary. His sister or friends go to dispensaries to buy the products for him. If you're still not feeling secure about visiting a dispensary, or you just don't have the ability to do so, there's still a viable alternative for you to consider. It's a company where you can order cannabis products online and from the comfort of your own home. The prerequisite for doing this is by getting a doctor's recommendation from the state of California. Usually a brief evaluation by a certified doctor via Skype is all it takes to get your medical cannabis ID card. This company, CannaSense, has a mission to educate potential and existing patients on the benefits of medical cannabis and how to safely and legally access it in an affordable price. Seniors, veterans, disabled people, and almost anyone seeking pain relief could potentially benefit from medical cannabis. Their vision is to attract, educate, and help patients who are in need of additional medical options. The stream of misleading cannabis information has left individuals confused as to the medical benefits that can improve their lives today. To witness the change from reefer madness to medical cannabis therapies to recreational usage, while still being classified as a Schedule I drug with heroin, is mind-boggling. CannaSense is prepared to declare that it is safe to come out and discover the medical cannabis benefits that they're missing. If only a small percentage of nearly 76 million people are educated to modern-day cannabis perspectives, then their vision to improve millions of lives responsibly will be realized. It's time to align cannabis perspectives with newer generations so that we can cast our votes together and advocate changes that will improve the quality of life with medical cannabis, whether one suffers from chronic pain or is in prison for taking the risk to self-medicate. Our advocacy and method to legally access medical cannabis is ready to address this conundrum today. Physical dispensaries have a vital role for those desiring to access this noteworthy medicine. However, CannaSense gives the patient or consumer a convenient way to attain many varieties of cannabis products, which best suits their needs and is mailed to them discreetly. This article was written and narrated by Patton.